Welcome back to my sugarcane series here in South America. Brought the tractor with the plow down here to the shop. We're going to sell the plow, and there's a reason. Just sell it there. Alright, so oh boy, well, I did something fairly significant since the last episode. So on the last episode we were working on the field that we owned. We had harvested the sugarcane previously, and then I was getting the field ready, and then I ended up planting the seeds for the grass. So that is planted and got that done. Everything was good to go. We moved into September, and then I went to put out some fertilizer on the existing sugarcane fields that we had growing, and I noticed it wasn't taking the fertilizer. So I got to look at it. It didn't appear it had grown any. Well, so that kind of threw up a flag there for me. So I saved the game and then did some experimenting. I actually fast forwarded time all the way through next year to where the harvest was, or almost a harvest time for sugarcane. And the sugarcane that's currently planted on my fields did not grow until it got to about mid-year of next year, and it finally started growing. So I plowed it in. I know I could have left it, but the reason I plowed is because the fields needed to be limed. They needed plowing. So, you know, it was like, hey, I've got to do this stuff anyway. I'm going to roll through a whole year and then still not get a very good yield off of it. So I might as well just cut my losses and plow it in. So, effectively, we have bought these two fields here with no return at this point. So I could have used that money elsewhere. So we spent, let's see, 194, 170. So yeah, what's that? $300 plus $1,000 that we've spent on those two fields and got nothing off of them. So we have the grass growing here, and that's going to be ready in a little while. We have this grass up here that we can cut now if I wanted to, but because I want to wait and just lease the mowers and such that we're going to use, I'm just going to hold off. I'm going to wait on cutting this until we're ready to cut this grass. So I'm kind of stuck right now. I don't have anything to do, so I have a plan. If you remember, there are a couple more fields. Oh, that's the wrong screen. There we go. This field here and this field down here, both are ready to harvest as far as the sugar cane. And we're going to go ahead and buy another field. Hopefully, I can take out more loan to cover it. So let's see how much more we can take out here. Let's see. Let's just round up to 400,000. I think that'll be enough to buy. I want to buy this field right down here. 115, so we can do that. So we're starting to expand our land, but now we need to do a little bit more harvesting. But I'm actually kind of interested in seeing how this works out, because remember last time we had the other tractor, and it didn't seem like the helper wanted to line up to the sugarcane harvester very good. So we're going to try this one and see. Maybe it's the tractor, maybe it's the trailer. If it doesn't work, we will maybe go ahead and swap out the trailer. Try a different one, see if that will make a difference. I don't know if it will. So yeah, I was really aggravated. As you can see, that field over there looks the same too. It hadn't grown any. So it should have grown but it did not. So undoubtedly, when this map was created, and the mapper probably put sugarcane in, it's just out of sync with the growth calendar, and that's probably what's happening there. So probably just didn't quite get it in sync, and so that's kind of stuck in limbo until it rolls around and kind of resets with the new cycle of the year. So what I'm going to do here, so I have got let's see here, we need to do something here with our auto drive. Get squirrely back there, so let's do that real quick. So on that field, because we don't have field numbers, I actually set it up to farmland 10. So if we do this, this is farmland 11. So I need to get a waypoint somewhere around the field. I think what we'll do is we'll just go right here and stop, and we'll just do this one as farmland 11. I think I called it sugarcane. All right, so we have that set up. We can just turn this off, and let's turn the course off. We're gonna hop over to the harvester. And see if we can back out of here. It's gonna be a little loud. I can't zoom very far away from it right now. I almost hit the building there with the tail limit. So we'll get this over to the field. And one thing that I am interested in seeing, I know the last tractor we had struggled a bit pulling the trailer. We got a little bit of slip off the wheels and tires in the field, so it kind of destroyed some of the field. I'm curious if this tractor with the bigger, wider tires on it, and just being a bigger tractor, will maybe work out a little bit better, and we won't have so much damage to the field. So these two over here, we're just going to have to leave through the winter. We're going to need to put lime out, so what I'm waiting for is we'll harvest that field down there, and we'll have to plow it, and then we'll get lime put on all three fields. So we'll just kind of wait until we need to do that before we do anything with these two, because these, yeah, I could have planted something, some other type of grain, but we are focusing on sugarcane, so I'm just letting them sit there. So probably what will end up happening, kind of where we're at now, we're going to harvest this field. So we're in September. We'll get it harvested. Probably go ahead and see about getting it plowed. Now I'm going to have to get another plow. I may lease one, I don't know, because I'm kind of disappointed in the other one, the way it worked with the helper. Now those two fields there I had to do manually, and it took forever. So I really don't want to go through that again. I want to be able to use the helper when I can for some of those tasks that are just very long, monotonous tasks. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, let's see, we need to put this harvester to farmland 11. And that should be good. We'll go ahead and get it unfolded. And then we need to hop out here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this tractor, we're going to drive through the grass here. It won't mess anything up, I hope. Of course, we do have the slip destroys field mod on, so I actually could end up messing up the field if I spin too much. Alright, so we're going to stop that one there, and we're going to go over here to the unload combine, and we're going to dump that at the, we're going to still go to the processing facility because it is right there, and I'm going to do farmland 11. So he should pull up there. Now, let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, he's trying to get lined up with the harvester. Okay. Oh, he's going. He's going. Oh boy. Alright, he finally got around here, and it looks like he just got close enough to... Oh shoot, now he's gonna do the backing up thing again. Yeah, I think it might be this trailer. I really do. Now he's gonna back up, and he'll pull back up alongside me. But he's too far away. Just too far away. I'm gonna start going. What's it gonna do? See, I'm wasting sugar cane right now. I know I'm wasting it because it's not unloading. But yeah, he just won't get close enough. Let me hop over into that tractor. Oh, hold on. Hold on, fella. Oh gosh. Yeah, I am struggling with this setup here. I don't understand why it just won't work. It's got to be the trailer. I don't think I have anything set up wrong, or that, or the harvester. I guess it could be something with the harvester as well. So let me check the settings here again. Pipe offset, that should be the distance away from it. Let's just bring this in some. Distance kept while following its rear end. I don't know about that. Let's just bring that up some. And I really don't know that there are any other settings. So let's try it again. So he should probably drive around again. So we're gonna let him go, and we'll hop back into the harvester and see what happens. Well, it didn't work. It didn't work. So we're up here at the shop. We're going to trade in the trailer. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I could let the harvester run the whole time. I'm going to help her and just be the wagon man, but I want to drive the combine some. So let's see. We'll repaint it. That'll give us a little bit extra back. All right, let's make sure I'm got it on the trailer. I don't want to sell the tractor. Okay, so let's see what else we can get. Let's see, sugar cane section. There it is. So this is the one we had. Or maybe it was that one. We've got these other ones here that are base game. See, that one holds 24, 28. That Massey Ferguson is a base game, I think. Then we have these, the Dolly ones. And then we have these much bigger ones, but I don't know that my tractor's, it may struggle with that. So let's try this one. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lease it. Just in case it doesn't work. We're going to lease it just for this harvest. And we'll see what happens. If it works, we may consider purchasing it, or we may end up trying a different one at some point. But I don't want to buy another one and then it not work, and then we just have to get something different. Anyway, let's see, can we cut through? I have not. Where are we? Let's see, cut through. Not really. It's probably just as quick to stay on the road. Alright, so let me head back down there. We'll see if this works. Alright, well, a little bit of tinkering, and it appears that this is going to work. There we go. Look at that. Finally able to drive the combine. It still wants to hang back. Yeah, I wish it would pull on up a little bit closer to the combine. Well, not the combine, the sugarcane harvester. But it's doing okay. It's just hanging in there, just enough to let the sugarcane drop into the trailer. I think probably end up missing a little bit, like right there where it moves away from us. But for the most part, we're getting most of it in. Well, we're missing a bunch there. Still missing a bunch. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I won't get just a little bit closer. It's probably going to hit the tree. Oh, what's it going to do? What's it going to do? What's it going to do is hit the tree. I knew it. Alright, let me fix this guy. Or gal. Yeah, it can't reach it, I know. Let me just check the settings again. Let's just lower this down a little bit more. Let's actually just change that a bit too. I don't know if it will affect this harvester of, well, with the sugarcane harvester, I don't know. I just don't know of any other settings that would change it. Well, alright, let's see, I think we're good to go. So let's move this up here. And restart it. Oh shoot. I can't restart it without going, oh man. Well, I need to get this all reset here. And we'll continue on. Alright, well, we made it to the last little strip here on this field, and it's been a pain. Yeah, the helper situation. It's still not working, so I've been the buggy man for the whole field. We just let a helper run the combine. I've paced alongside them, just collecting up all of the sugar cane coming out of the harvester. So pretty boring. Oh well, we've made about $43,000 off this field so far. I think it's 43. Let me double check the menu. Yeah, 43,000. And we have this hopper about halfway full, so that would be about $3,000 roughly. But you notice I have the planter, the sugarcane planter over here beside the field. You may be wondering why. Well, I brought it over here and topped it off. As you see, it's full of sugarcane now, so I think it holds about 24,000 liters or so. So now we have that, and I think what I'm going to do is just leave this in the buggy here, park it under the barn, and so we should have plenty of sugarcane to plant the other fields that we need to plant. So hopefully I don't have to buy any sugarcane when it comes time to plant it. Now, I don't know how much it's going to take, to be honest with you, but that will at least get us started and hopefully be enough. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this over to the shed, park it under there, and then bring the seeder back and the harvester, get everything parked under. And you may notice I haven't done any contracts on this playthrough, and I don't intend to. I don't intend to do any contracts. So basically, once we get done with the task for the day, we're just going to click on over to the next day. We're not going to dilly-dally trying to find things to do and extra work. We're just focused on the sugarcane. So, you know, I really need to take that tree out right there and level that soil down. So, yep, we're going to get this parked under here. We'll get the other items moved over, and then I believe that we're going to go ahead and roll on into October, because there's nothing left for me to do. We have our fields. Well, that field we just bought has been harvested. There is really no need to do any plowing or liming or seeding, anything at this moment, because we are playing with seasons. So really the next stage is waiting on that grass field to get ready, and then we'll do a little bit of grass work, try and make some silage, I believe. That should bring the most money, and we'll get that done. And then winter is going to be pretty boring. We're probably going to move through that pretty quickly. May spend that time doing a little bit of forestry work around the farm. I wouldn't call it forestry. I would just say some tree trimming, I guess. But we'll get that done, and moving into the next year. I'm going through this rather quickly. Like I said, it is intended to be a limited series, so I'm not doing it like a normal playthrough. We're trying to just get through it and kind of just test the waters as far as sugarcane is concerned. So I do think we're going to end up needing a bigger tractor. This sugarcane is heavy. These tractors, and especially using the mod, the Enhanced Realism for Wheels mod, it struggles some, even on these minor hills. We have quite a bit of drag, it seems, on the tractors, especially when they're going slow or just getting started. So yeah, we're probably going to, as we progress and get larger fields and start working with more and more sugarcane, I think we're going to need a bigger tractor. Also to pull the bigger trailers. So one thing I do want to mention before we go is this auto drive situation. I'm probably going to look around, see if I can't find any videos of other people that may have been successful. But so far we have changed tractors and trailers, and we still hadn't got the sugarcane, or the trailer to unload the sugarcane harvester successfully. So maybe it's the harvester? I don't know. Might have to look into that at some point. Anyhow, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to click that blue thumbs up button. Well, I think it's blue. It may be white. Either way, click the thumbs up button if you don't mind. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, why don't you go ahead and do that today. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.